13 to 2 and bigger for the rest of them. So, our first of 7 races at Bath this afternoon, then due off at 2 o'clock. Do join me shortly for an update on that betting and, of course, commentary. Just the one meeting this afternoon for you, Bath, and then Wolverhampton later on. 7 races at Bath this afternoon. The jumps card at Newton Abbot having been abandoned. The going is actually dried out ever so slightly at Bath. Good to soft and soft in places. Not before. We've had a lot of non-runners, though. In this first race coming up at 2 o'clock, non-runners numbers 2, 3, 8 and 11. All out. Alex James, Chasander, also Hidden Spell, a non-runner, and number 11 is out, Miss Thoughtful. So 4 out of the opener. In the 3:05 race, numbers 2 and 7. So Gift of Raj out and Miss Blondell. Moving ahead to the 3:35 race. Absentees there, numbers 4 and 9. That's It Must Be Faith and Seamster don't go. And in the 4:10 race, quite a few out there, 3, 5, 8 and 10. That's Savitar, Harry Bow, Take One for the Team and Show the Money. All out. In the 4:40, well, just the one non-runner there. That's horse number 4, Filament of Gold. And in the 5:10, 2 absentees, numbers 1, and that's Joe Go-Go, and also number 10, the bottom one, the Gravy Train. So they are all out from the meeting at Bath this afternoon. There are some advanced non-runners from Wolverhampton. In the 5:25, number 5, Utopian Lad out of the opener. In the 5:50, number 10, Mayflower Lady. And in the 8:20, number 10, Under Colours doesn't go. So that's all the non-runners then for you. So we're going to be starting then with the first race at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And, well, despite those absentees, that still leaves us with quite a sizable amounts in the opener. 13 runners then. Going, just hearing, is now good to soft all round. So good to soft at Bath this afternoon. So the first race then coming up for you, 2 o'clock. Nursery, 5.5 furlongs,
60
and Colonel Whitehead, round about 7 to 2 in the betting at the moment. We've had the main and Ellie Mackenzie making its nursery debut after winning at Chelmsford 16 days ago. Round about 4 to 1 for number 12, that's Gleeds Girl. Mick Shannon's team in decent form. This filly's been third on his last 2 starts, including behind Smoky Bear at Newbury last time out. And should go well. Another one making its nursery debut
this event starts
mark
in
of
30 seconds. In 30 seconds.
So the runners down there now at the start. Georgia Cox just off hair mount at the moment. Liska harness appears to just be getting checked over down at the start, having sort of ran into the stalls very quickly and then backed out again. So a little bit of delay here. They haven't actually gone to the stalls because of that. And Georgia is still just standing there next to the mount while it's being checked over. So we'll see whether it's deemed okay to take part in a moment. While we do, well, Colonel Whitehead is the 7 to 2 favourite. Sky Vega on 4 to 1. Bowling Russian next on 11 to 2, coming in for a bit of support down from 13 to 2. And then we've got Gleeds Girl. I guess I'm pronouncing that correctly. Could well be G Leeds Girl. Gleeds Girl 6 to 1. 10 to 1 then for Goodwood Rebel. Also 10 to 1 Rushcutters Bay. Live in the Moment on 14 to 1. King's Views 14 to 1, as is Global Agreement. And then we've got Coca Sandra 16's Shani 25 to 1. The horse we've just been talking about a moment ago, Liskahan, is 33 to 1. And Littleton Hall, the only other runner in the race, is 50 to 1. 4 absentees then. And there was 2, 3, 8 and 11. 2, 3, 8 and 11 all out. Now they're just messing with the reins of Liskahan. 3 or 4 people all sorting out the tack and the reins. And it looks as though George might be getting back on board, actually. But it is now past post time, and don't know why the rest of them haven't been going in. Behind the loading game, favourites just going in now to stall number 4. And that will just leave Goodwood Rebel, will be the last one to go forward. And then we should be good to go